Alrighty, welcome back to the CaptainSparklez subreddit, now almost 36,000 weight re-rackers strong. But before we begin, a little bit of shameless self-promotion, because I didn't even have the samples to wear last week, and I just got the hat yesterday, so it's perfect timing, really. Creeper On-Man merch, available for a limited time only at represent.com/CaptainSparklez, link in the description. We've also got the mugs, in case you don't like wearing clothing. I don't judge, like I've said. And I also want to give a big shout out to my boy Doffy, who came up with the original concept for the design, did the original draft. So thank you, Doffy, because we wouldn't be here without you. Appreciate it greatly. Starting off with number 19, The Forgotten Kingdom. Everyone remembers Fallen Kingdom, but no one remembers this kingdom. Which one actually came first? Hold on, because that was in modded survival, which was like, I took the original world from the survival series and then added the mods to it, and it was a bit tricky because I had to like regenerate chunks and stuff or go far enough away for the ores to spawn. Anyway, this was the original The Kingdoms mod. Man, I wonder when the last update for that was. What version of Minecraft it's compatible with? Probably back in like 1.2 or something crazy. Back in the versions where most mods were easily compatible. It got a lot more difficult in recent Minecraft versions to keep all the mods up to date. And yeah, so now everything's what, in like 1.12 is kind of the latest mod supported version for the most part. That seems to be what the mod packs are on that we play over on twitch.tv/CaptainSparklez that make it into videos over on youtube.com/CaptainSparklez too. More shameless self-promo. I found the villager chest resource pack, Jardon. I'm using it now, actually. Oh shoot, I forgot to enable it on SMP Live when I played last night. I'm so dumb. But I did use it on the cube the other night for the first time. It's just the problem is I have to disable and re-enable it like as I'm playing maps in single player, and then I go back into multiplayer, and then I want to have it on the multiplayer series, but like I don't know how to do that. I'd have to have like multiple instances of Minecraft launchers with different installations of the game and different .minecraft folders for it not to have, I don't know. Anyway, I just have to remember to enable it. So feel free, if you watch the live streams, in chat, if I forget to use it, tell me to turn it on, because it'll be in the folder ready to go. I might have just disabled it since last time. Please remind me. But if you want to see it in action, go check out the latest Cube episode over on CaptainSparklez 2. It's there, about halfway through and beyond. It has to be done, Jordan. Making an investment to produce a new Minecraft parody. Buying a new supercar. They are not mutually exclusive, okay? Dude, Minecraft was at a low point for a couple of years, and those are running at a loss. They're not cheap to make. It's expensive to make actual animation. And so if I know that something is not gonna make back a large amount of money that I put into it, I'm not just gonna like throw money down the drain. And I do consider the fact that there might be people who come into the channel through those videos and watch others, but even that consideration taken into account, it wasn't enough to justify doing it. Now though, I realize Minecraft is in a bit of a renaissance period, and maybe there's a chance to reevaluate this. Perhaps I'm reevaluating it as we speak. You never know. I just never like to promise things until they actually happen, because that's what leads to disappointment. But I'm aware that we're in a renaissance right now, and I'm not, instead of doing a Minecraft music video, going and buying a car, okay? They can happen, they can coexist, all right? It's not like the car is just running over the hopes and dreams of a Minecraft music video, okay? I take offense at this. Welcome, new weight re-racker. Welcome. This is just... This is a future banner image. Just stretch it out all the way across the top of the subreddit, and this will welcome anyone who comes here. I can't imagine why anyone would come to a subreddit that features this as the banner and perhaps be intimidated and not want to actually subscribe to the subreddit, but perhaps at a later date. Dan was being watched by Jardon at the dropper stage in Minecraft Monday Week 3. I mean, I'm watching everybody, technically, if they're to my right, so... permanently watching to the right. In fact, if I ever don't do something properly, if I have a hard time finding a button, if I have a hard time doing a dropper stage, I really just blame it on the fact that I'm always looking to my right, which makes it very hard to see when the head is faced straight forward, because then I'm like over here, and I'm not really looking in front of me, and then it's really distracting, and I'll just splat on some blocks below. So maybe if I change my Minecraft skin, I would start doing better, but then I wouldn't have an excuse. So I'm gonna keep it. Jardon is forever lonely. Allowed to troll your friends. Sadly, I don't have any of those. Xena Nick, am I a joke to you? I mean, our internet friends, real friends, I suppose they are. I don't really have, I'm just, okay, Jesus, guys. It's just a joke, okay? Is my joke not a joke to you? We need an inverse of this when I say I have none of those, and it needs to be, is this not a joke to you? Do you take it so literally? You took it very, very literally, as if comedy is dead to you. Jeez. Friends exist in my life. Probably a fairly limited amount, given that I don't go outside very much and also don't initiate because I am busy with things, and then when I'm not busy, I just want to be on my own. So people probably think I hate them, but I've said that many times before. Yeah. What can I say? I'm an introvert. Epic cringe. Please tell me we don't have another Minecon clip here with me in it. Jordan at Minecon. Jordan now. This is great. I look forward to Avengers coming out on Blu-ray or streaming so that we can finally have like higher quality versions of these. But yes, this is very accurate. Also, I do sometimes wear a tank top, and I have bulked up a little bit since Minecon, so this is certainly a much more accurate now, although Hulk was still quite buff at that previous stage, but we'll just ignore that. Good art doesn't get into top 19. Art being the only thing I can do in life. Cry? This is good. Why has this become just my thing? Why was just a still frame from an Instagram story now the most popular image on this subreddit? I can't. Oh, God. Well, I mean, you did violate the rule. This art is better quality than what is usually generally accepted in the top 19, but I guess, you did capitalize off of a popular trend, so it was bound to happen one way or another. What a charmer. What if I put my Minecraft bed next to yours? Haha, just kidding. Unless this is this the Schrodinger's like dating offer or something like that? Like, it's a joke if you're like, no thank you, I prefer you didn't. Then no, I was just joking. I would never expect that. But if you say yes, then I mean, absolutely, I'll put my Minecraft bed next to yours. But if the answer is not favorable, then I didn't mean it in the first place. It's totally it's like an oops, I didn't mean to subreddit kind of thing, which I haven't been on that subreddit in quite some time. I think, have I even been on it since I started Jordan Reacts? I'm not sure. Anyway, it's like I didn't mean to send you that photo of my that was an accident. But did you like it? Oh no, you didn't. You didn't. Okay, then it was still an accident. But if you liked it, it was totally sent to you on purpose. I mean, God dang it. Also, I never tweeted this. Okay, I never get 4,500 retweets anyway. So this is obviously fake. It's not happening. Time Traveler. What are you watching? Me, Maya Knight, Time Traveler, season 1 or 2. Me, Fork. You mean season 3 never actually came to be from the future? What if the Time Traveler was from the past? And the Time Traveler, this is the furthest they got into the future, was present day, your present day. They might not know of anything beyond that in the future. We didn't imply that a Time Traveler was from the future to begin with. Maybe there's a secret time machine from the past. And the Time Travelers among us are all from the past. And they just thought it'd be more interesting to live in the future. Because really it is. You have all this entertainment on display at your fingertips. Like, bro, what would I do in the 1800s? I'd have been so bored all the time. Now there's instant stimulation whenever I want it. I just watch any YouTube video. Like, bro, if I had a time traveling machine in the 1800s, I'd be all about going to today. It'd be dope. And then maybe they went a little bit further into the future, and they're like, okay, the world's gone, so we need to go back. This is the prime time to be here. A tribute to Giraffedon. Oh man, it doesn't say aw man, but it's close enough, I guess. Also, it's aw man with one W. I had a little boo-boo last week when I was like, spell it right, it's AWW. Meanwhile, I might happen to be wearing AW. That was a bit embarrassing watching that back on Premiere as I was in the chat in retrospect. So just ignore that little thing. You don't need to watch that part of that video. Represent.com/CaptainSparklez for Creeper Aw Man with 1W merch. But I'll take that as a tribute to me, absolutely. Who's laughing now? CaptainSparklez. Crafting table. Wait. What? Oh, you're using a crafting table to craft another crafting table? Wait, why are you Maybe you just wanted a new one, okay? Don't give me crap for using a crafting table to craft another crafting table. Maybe maybe this was somebody else's crafting table that I didn't want to steal from them, and I was already in the crafting table making other stuff, and I just wanted to make another crafting table so I could have a crafting table of my own without yoinking theirs, all right? Not everyone is Skeppy in Minecraft Mondays stealing iron from somebody else's furnace as they need it for a challenge, okay? Not everybody is like that. Some people are honorable. Lo and behold, I'm sure someone is going to be like, no, the context of this clip actually is you already had the crafting table. That was yours that you put down from your inventory, and then you used it to make another crafting table that was completely unnecessary. So if it was that, well, I'm sure I had some 200 IQs in mind when doing this, so don't question my decision making. You dare oppose me, mortal? Revenge prequel? If the creeper is trying to take our stuff again, that means there's a previous time. Is there going to be a revenge prequel? Like, off the top of my head, thinking about what a revenge prequel would be, I can't really think of much, because when the guy in Revenge goes into the mine, like it says, so we back in the mine, right? Which implies he's been in the mine before, so it could be a prequel about him going into the mine for the first time, but he doesn't really have any gear on him, right? Like, he doesn't have armor, he doesn't have anything like that, which means that what would the prequel be if he already didn't really have anything? Like him making the pickaxe that he's holding when he goes into the mine? That doesn't seem particularly interesting, like a whole music video about just making the pickaxe. Unless it's a satirical music video where it's about all the ways that he could possibly fail, falling off into a ravine without looking, getting burned up in a surface lava pool, phantoms somehow getting him because he's not managed to make a pickaxe before several nights have passed and phantoms start attacking. I don't know. I suppose there are options, but it doesn't seem like much of a prequel to Revenge. It wouldn't be too tied in. Prequels to other cinematic universes, on the other hand, you never know. Jardon, I can't sing. You don't want to hear me sing. Also, Jardon. This is 4 minutes and 7 seconds. I swear to God, if you have me singing along to Fallen Kingdom for 4 minutes and 7 seconds, I cannot. Can I just disclaimer, this was for charity, and we had already raised over $25,000, okay? So there's a good reason for this. It's not cringe if it's for charity and for a good cause. Thank you.
Chunks would load when I gave the word. Now every night I go stowaway from the mobs I used to slay.
Thank goodness we have the original track in the background. If this were just the instrumental without Igor's vocals kind of backing me up here, it would sound a whole lot of bad. All right? Like, my gaps are kind of filled in by the original vocals going on there, so it's like it doesn't sound absolutely horrific, but anyway.
I know if rain will call my name.
Like, I'm not even singing the lyrics there. I'm kind of like, call my name, never know. And that was When I Ruled the World. I think you've got your fill. If you really want to watch this in full, you can always come on over to the subreddit and check out the post yourself, because I don't want to spend 4 minutes listening to myself be horrible at singing. Yay. Not so crappy, but kinda art make top 19. Not so crappy, but kinda art make top 19. Is that a sentence? I don't know. CaptainSparklez. Excuse me. You substituted out the O's there. So wait, is this like was this a screenshot from a comic that you then like kind of traced over a little bit? You swapped out, I think that was the Tube Heroes CaptainSparklez logo that they put together. And then we swapped out the shield for a CS shield, and then we added a little bit of just a screenshot of my head onto the top there at the proper angle. It looks a little bit small, like my head looks a little bit small compared to the rest of my body in this image, which is strange because my head is generally like far too large. It always weirds me out when I'm like not the tall. I'm 5'10" according to Google, but I'm not like the tallest person at the racetrack. But everyone's grabbing helmets, and it's like just have to go to like XL on the rack, and everyone else is like mediums, larges, some of them. And I'm like, why am I the only XL head size here? This is strange. It's kind of disproportionate, but okay. Big brain plays. That's me. Jardon would hate this captcha. I'm not a robot, which doesn't belong. Yeah, I would hate it because it doesn't even make any sense. There's so many reasons that certain ones of these wouldn't belong. I mean, I suppose, okay, there's a few options here, right? This is the only one that's an ore, the gold, right? This is the only one that has to be, I guess it doesn't have to be crafted. It can be found naturally in villages, but it's like, it's found, this is the only one that is found like above ground, right? Well, no, that's not true either. It can be found in mine shafts. So this is wood. The others are kind of dirt and stone. So it's the only one that's wood here. But also bedrock, everything else is breakable. Bedrock is not unless you're in creative mode. So there's arguments to be made for a lot of different ones here. And I don't think that this would be a fair captcha. I would refresh this personally and get another one. My favorite though is the ones where it's like, identify all of the squares in this image that have a car in them. And it'll have like a car that occupies a pretty good amount of like 4 of the squares. And then you have one where it's like just the tip of the headlight is visible. And you're like, I mean, does that count as a car in this or not? And you never know what it's actually looking for. Like, does that count? And then you click the square and it's like, no, there's no car in that square, sorry. Or you missed the one that was like 1 pixel way off in the distance. And then I'm like, bro, even with beyond perfect vision, I couldn't make out that that was a car. It was like 4 pixels worth, okay? I hate those captures so much. They're the worst. It's the best when it's just, you can click the I'm not a robot and it tracks your mouse cursor and it's like, all right, it's not, you're not a robot, cool, thank you. Had to do it to him. 6'1", 5'11". I mean, that's how it be on like dating apps, right? Like the title here should be View of Men on Dating Apps. 6'1" up here. Anything under 6 feet. Way down there. Also, dang, I'm on a bulk cycle there in that image, dude. Also, you've overestimated my height. I'm 5'10" according to Google, so I'm not sure where you pulled 5'11" from. But if you search Jordan Marin, right? 5'10". So there we go. I am apparently 3 inches taller than Tom, 4 inches taller than Dan, because I am 5'10", according to Google. So Google doesn't lie. But you overestimated me by an inch there, so sorry about that. An old memory for Sparkles. And CaptainSparklez subreddit is getting popular, but nobody's talking about Jerry the Slime. Sad Jerry noises. Am I a joke to you? You missed the am I a joke to you meme. What do you mean getting popular? I feel like the subreddit has been at a nice, steady, linear increase in popularity since I started making these videos, okay? Like, that's been pretty consistent, the growth in weight re-rackers. And I also encourage you, if you're not already a weight re-racker, become a weight re-racker today. It's a very gratifying community to be a part of, because you don't inconvenience others when you re-rack your weight. So of course you want to do that. It's okay to talk about Jerry, though. Let's just have a moment of silence. There we go. We've all taken a moment to remember, and Jerry will live on. In Coco, as long as the memory exists, you still exist in the afterlife. So Jerry is still up there, because we still remember. This merch will never get old. Jeez. Oh, boy. This has just gone viral again overnight, hasn't it? Right? Like, starting yesterday, or 2 days ago by the time this video goes up, I just like, oh, all of a sudden it's this again. I'm like, didn't we already have this? The face app thing aging us like a year ago? Didn't this already exist? Did they just like refine the algorithm a little bit so that it's a little bit better at showing you how you look when you're old? And so all of a sudden it's gone viral again, but it's just overnight, just boom, everywhere. And now we're getting all the articles that are like, FaceApp's terms of service says that any image that you upload to FaceApp, now we own the perpetual license to use in any way, which then begs the question, if someone submits an image of someone else that they don't own the copyright to, right? Like, I own it because I took this photo. If somebody else submits it to FaceApp, they're kind of, isn't FaceApp opening up a whole can of worms by saying we own the images But you don't own the image if the original person who took the image and owns the copyright isn't the one who submitted it. Huh? Yeah. 200 IQ. I got you guys now. Get wrecked. This is my image, not yours. Your license does not apply to me. Anyway, I went off in a whole direction that you definitely don't care about. But it's like, first it goes viral, right? That's always how it goes. FaceApp goes viral again, and then all of a sudden, the terms of service goes viral again, and we just have this whole cycle. It's fun times. Anyway, I feel like I don't look half bad as an old dude in that photo. It's not the worst. I don't know exactly how old I'm supposed to be here, but it is impressive tech. I'm not gonna lie. Like it's pretty wild that it looks like that. But I feel like also the reason why I don't look half bad is because it's still basing it off of my existing age. So it's probably not fully accurate. We'll see. If I'm still making these videos 50 years from now, we'll come back and we'll compare to what I actually look like versus this image. So make sure to keep it stored in your library so we can resubmit it. That's it for the last week of the CaptainSparklez subreddit. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed. Make sure to like if you like. Check out the playlist in the description if you want to catch more of these videos. And don't forget, Creeper On Man merch available. Link in the description. Represent.com/CaptainSparklez for limited time only. And we'll wind it down there. See you next time.